A high vibration thought diet. Well, another way to say that is a good feeling thought diet. A thought diet. So, what does that mean? A high vibration thought diet. What do we do to have that? What's the significance of that? Well, it's what we're feeding our mind, isn't it? Our mind. And we know now, if you've been watching these videos, you can probably start to realize that your whole life is about what's going on in your mind. That energy going out to the law of attraction is setting up everything in your day. Everything in your day right now is a manifestation of your energy. So you can imagine if you're getting a good high vibration thought diet going steadily through your mind in the run of a day, that your life is really going to start to transform because of all of that high vibration broadcasting going to the law of attraction. And when it receives that, of course, it's going to hook you up with the path to everything you want. And life will feel like a stream. All these desires that you want coming down the stream, when you're high vibration, they're coming down the stream and they're floating right into your life in such gentle, easy, effortless, joyous ways. This is the way of life, right? But we got programmed with a lot, when we were younger, growing up, we got programmed with a lot of, let's call the colors high vibration. Let's call this black color here. Let's call that low vibration. So we got a lot of that going on. And not all of it, but we got a mix going on. But we want to get rid of that. We just want to get that out of the mix, and we want to get ourselves into a good diet of high vibration thoughts through our day. That's the thing that allows for the manifesting of everything that you want. And you're really not focused on that so much. I mean, you're knowing, if you know the creative process, as you would be knowing it as you're listening to these videos, and if you were getting into my book, The Book of Life, you know that the manifestations you want are a byproduct, that you can feel good unconditionally just because you're a human being and what it means to be a human being in this universe of energy. And you can feel unconditionally good. And the byproduct, again, of that is that the things you want are going to flow into your life. And so we want to get away from this idea that we're going to make things manifest, or what do we got to do to get them to manifest? And we want to get more focused in, well, what do I got to do to feel good? How do I get back into that natural feeling of my goodness and the goodness of life, and the knowing that everything is set up to work out for me, right? So that's what we want to do here, is we want to replace all that old programming that had a lot of faulty and limiting beliefs in it, and we want to get the creative process information pumping into our mind on a daily basis. I highly recommend you start your day with some good self-talk about who you are and why you came here and how life works and how the universe is supporting you and how desire is born and turned to things. Just a couple of minutes just to touch base, reconnect, refresh your connection with that information, which of course you can all get thoroughly in my book, The Book of Life. And these videos, of course, are giving you a lot of that. As you do that on a daily basis, you keep connecting and keep connecting. What happens is your mind, you're using your mind, you're focusing more on the positive aspects of things and the physical world. And we know you could look at anything, pretty much anything, and see an upside, downside, but you start to focus more on the upside. And there will be things that are really good feeling things to you, and so they're easy. But a lot of life, a lot of things in our day have a mix. You could go up or down on them. And you want to learn and train your mind to look at the positive aspects, at the good feeling perspective of them. And that's something that happens. And then, of course, you are feeding, as you're doing that, you're feeding your mind a diet of high vibration thought energy that turns into a broadcast to the law of attraction that is high vibration, and that keeps your life flowing in all the ways you want it to. Of course, what you will get as you understand the creative process is you'll get more of a feeling of your dreams. You'll feel your desires, that they're present, they're vibrational realities, they're on their way to manifesting. It's all set up, all the details are set up. And so you get to feel the realness of them just as much as you do the things that you can hold in your hand. You start to lose discernment between the emotional feeling of a physical reality and a vibrational reality, because you know they're both real as one another. It's just that physical reality has manifested and your vibrational reality is on the way to manifesting. So you carry that through your day so that you're really easy. If something that you want comes to mind, you're feeling that presence, you're feeling that anticipation, you're feeling that expectation. And so your thought diet is more high vibration. You can see you're getting more consistent, more often, more frequent, more full of high vibration thoughts. That's a diet into your mind. And then a big one is you just start to respond to everything, respond positively versus reacting negatively. Just imagine if you could take out of all the negative reactions out of your daily life and replace those with positive responses. You would be employing a massive diet of high vibration thought energy into your mind, broadcasting consistent high vibration energy to the law of attraction. And again, the byproduct of that is the flow of the things that you want into your physical reality. So let's take a quick look at some things that you start to say as you get more tuned into how life really works from the creative process. You stop saying things like it's their fault, and you take responsibility that it's a vibrational thing that came into your life, that manifested because of the energy you're offering. So you can say, I did that, and then it starts to feel good. Okay, I did that. I'm going to change my energy so I do something different. See, now you're empowered. You moved from not being empowered by thinking something is outside of your life controlling you, or coming into your life in some way that's, you have no control over. And so you don't want to be there, because that's not true. It's all about your energy. So when you say, I did that, then you start to say, well, okay, I'm going to change my energy and get something different. And you move from this is a bad situation to something better is on the way. We know there's no bad situations in the creative process. It's just there are unwanted things, but those are the asking. That's the contrast that makes us clear about what we want, and our inner being picks that up and does the creating. And of course, we can receive that through our good feeling thought energy. And you start to think of questions like, I could choose to think that, but I don't want to anymore. I don't want to think that thought that doesn't feel good. I want to choose a different feeling thought. You see, you stand back and you start to do this with yourself. And it keeps your energy, it keeps your thought diet more positive. If you're feeling bored, then you would immediately think to yourself, well, there must be something interesting I could think about. And of course, there always is. So again, what you're doing, instead of staying in that feeling of being bored, you have the awareness and the wherewithal to think, oh, wait now, that's one place I could be, but I could be in a different place too. I could find an interesting thought. So see, we're learning to train our mind into a positive feeling thought, away from those negative feeling thoughts. Is this a satisfying thought, right? So we're always sort of monitoring ourselves. Where am I at with my thoughts? Are they feeling satisfying or not? And if not, okay, let me take a few thought steps here to get my thoughts back in a satisfying place. I'm going to get the law of attraction to help me. Well, that's an awesome statement, because now we're calling on the universal resources to make our life very easy. And how do we get the law of attraction to help us? We broadcast positive feeling, thought, energy to it, and it will be our good friend for sure. You might say, I had a bad day, and turn that around to, how did this day serve me? How did it make me more clear about what I want? What did it make me ask for? Oh, and that means there's new pathways set up for me to receive, and they're wonderful things. This is going to be hard to, my inner being has got my back, and that reminds us that our inner being does have our back at all times, setting up all the details of leading us to the things that we want and guiding us in every moment with our emotions. So our inner being totally has our back. So you can see just from this short example, and this is a very short example, but we could do this with anything and everything. We can start to turn negative perspectives, negative self-talk into positive, and we're starting to feed our mind, right? We're starting to feed a positive thought diet into our mind, creating those positive thought habits, and our vibration will be high more often, more consistently, and that diet is going to yield you the kinds of results in your life that you're really going to like. I mean, it's the diet that will bring everything back into order, from your health to your finances to your relationships to your whatever it is you do, whatever is going on in your life, everything the way that it flows. This is the diet that makes it all go well for you. Okay, thanks for listening in. If you have any comments, leave them on the post, and have yourself a great day.